Welcome to our series of 1,000 Evidences for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. In this episode, number 235, we will be discussing the incident recorded in the New Testament when Christ gave Peter the keys of the sealing power, as recorded in Matthew chapter 16, verse 19. The LDS Church teaches that the keys of the kingdom given to Peter include the keys to perform vicarious work for the dead and the power to seal on earth and in heaven. In speaking of this sealing power, Elder Bruce R. McConkie said the following in Mormon Doctrine, 1990, pages 683 and 684. Whenever the fullness of the gospel is on earth, the Lord has agents to whom he gives power to bind on earth and seal eternally in the heavens. That's Matthew chapter 16, verse 19, chapter 18, verse 18, and also in Helaman chapter 10, verse 3 through 10, and Doctrine and Covenants, section 132, verses 46 through 49. This sealing power, restored in this dispensation by Elijah the prophet, is found in Doctrine and Covenants, section 2, verses 1 through 3, section 110, verses 13 through 16. And it is the means whereby all covenants, contracts, bonds, obligations, oaths, vows, performances, connections, associations, or expectations attain efficacy, virtue, or force in and after the resurrection from the dead. That's according to, found in Doctrine and Covenants, section 132, verse 7. President Joseph Fielding Smith taught, all things that are not sealed by this power have an end when men are dead. Unless a baptism has this enduring seal, it will not admit a person to the celestial kingdom. Unless an eternal marriage covenant is sealed by this authority, it will not take the patriarchal parties, the participating parties, to an exaltation in the highest heaven within the celestial world. All things gain enduring force and validity because of the sealing power. So comprehensive is this power that it embraces ordinances performed for the living and the dead, seals the children on earth to their fathers who went before, and forms the enduring patriarchal chain that will exist eternally among exalted beings. That's according to Doctrines of Salvation, 1972, volume 2, pages 115 through 128. When Jesus gave the keys of the kingdom to Peter, he said that whatever the holder of such keys would bind on earth would be bound in heaven. That's according to Matthew chapter 16, verse 19. Latter-day Saints believe that those keys are the power which allows men and women on earth to act as proxies in the temple for those who had died, so that the living and the dead may be bound together in heaven. No other church agrees with this interpretation, and some have been outspoken in their criticism of such an interpretation, yet they offer no alternative explanation. Non-Mormon scholars who have spent their lives in the study of the Bible have concluded that the verse in question can only be the keys of the temple with its work for the dead. It's according to Dr. Hugh Nibley, who cited 5 non-LDS theologians, world famous in their studies of ancient temple worship. Quite a number of sources, very impressive. This is found in Millennial Star, August 1958, volume 120, page 232. Amazing, isn't it? Think of it. Such powerful evidence that the LDS Church is absolutely true and historically accurate with the findings of eminent scholars. And don't forget the medical advice on hospital walls. Call, don't fall. Apply this advice to your study of religion. Call on the God of truth and reason. Don't fall for the naysayers who have no breadth or depth of understanding the mysteries of heaven. Don't miss our next episode.